Okay, hi. Germado here with my little Catherine, season 11 Crusader. Okay, I'll go through my stats and things, talk about it, and then I'm going to run a level 69 Rift if I get to the 69, and if I manage the 69, I might go for the 70, but I'm not too sure. I tried 69 once already, and although I killed the Guardian, I didn't do it within the time. So I'm a bit, get a bit more, maybe a bit more luck, a few easier bosses. Anyway, so okay, this is as we know the Rolands 6-piece set with I'm using the sweep attack rather than the shield bash. I found the shield bash for me was too inaccurate and I missed my targets too often. Where the sweep attack, you just stand in front of them and blast them to death. You also have a condemn vacuum, which draws your enemies together. So basically, I run into a mob, so the mobs hit condemn, vacuum them together, blast them, sweep them with my blazing sweep attack, and then go on to the next one. If I get to elites, obviously I've got my Akaros champion, Iron Skin to save me, to bring my toughness up, and Laws of Valor, Unstoppable, just to reduce the wrath costs. Okay, because now I'll go out to all this all synergizes together. Okay, we have the Rolands set, and as you can see, every use of the shield bash or sweep attack that this enemy grants 50% increased attack speed and 50% damage reduction for 8 seconds, which I need. The effect set up to 5 times. That's like 5 times 15, that's a lot. 70 odd. Increase the damage of shield bash and sweep attack by 2,500%. The set is very good for sweep attack. I'm not too keen on shield bash. I haven't got many ancients. I've only got the ancient chess set. The rest is normal. I'm using the Traveler's Pledge basically because while moving, damage is taken is reduced up to 50%, and I'm always moving. And while standing still, damage dealt is increased by up to 100%. Of course, so when I get into a mob pack, I stand still. Condemn, grab the mobs towards me. So when I stand still, I want something to be at 100%, and it does that. So it's a very good, synergizes very well with the sweep attack and the Rolands set. Also, I've got Unity equipped this time. Last time I had the Convention of Elements. I'm not too sure about that. So, got Unity with my Tempt Enchantress. I'm using Enchantress basically because this one. 40-yard aura that increases attack speed for you and the Enchantress by 3%. So when she finally catches up with me, that's a 3% increase. I've given her a Thunder Fury, give the lightning damage. Another build is okay, the lightning damage is therefore there when we these. Each stunned enemy within 25 yards reduces your damage taken by 11%. Okay, now to stun them, you can use this on your follower. Lightning damage has a 29% chance to stun for 1.5 seconds. So the Thunder Fury blasts out the lightning. The lightning stuns your the mobs, and the mobs, while they're stunned, if I use this, I take 11% less damage. It doesn't seem to work as well as I thought it would do at the moment. Maybe in the higher rifts, I'll need to go switch it back, or maybe I just need to do a bit more, get higher end equipment for it to work properly. But as I said, I'm trying to use the Unity one at the moment. With the Oculus Ring, now the Oculus Ring, chance to create an area of focus power on killing a monster. Okay, damage increased by 84%. So she throws like a golden ring on the floor, and when you're standing in that golden ring, you increase your damage by 84%. So basically, that's what her job is to give me the extra attack speed and to throw the rings on the floor. Of course, the stun system might work in the higher rifts. I'm still working on that one. I still haven't quite worked out how it perfectly works all together. I've given her a prevent all arcane damage to keep her alive. I'm not too sure in how much the follower stuff actually goes on to me. Like if I could prevent all arcane damage taken and heal yourself for 22%, if that would also be included for me, I said, I don't know. I'll have to read on the internet. Then that would be absolutely perfect. But I don't think it does. Furthermore, if we go back to the set, the Golden Flense, I haven't found an ancient one yet. I'm really hoping to get a better one. The main part about it, sweep attack restores 6 wraith for each enemy hit, which you need. You need the mobs and you need to restore that. It's my only attack and it's my only primary source of rebuilding wraith. Single target is terrible. Single target, you lose wraith quite quickly, or wrath, sorry, quite quickly. And it's only good for multiple targets. That's why we have to use Condemn to grab them all together. Of course, with your 50% reduction and everything, it costs group attack 20. If you hit 4 mobs, 4 times 6 is 24. You're always keeping your wrath fully stacked. Now, keeping your wrath fully stacked, I've only got 119, but it's enough, is because of this. Damage taken is reduced. So if I'm above, let me check. While above 90% primary resource, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. So if I can keep this above 90%, my damage reduction is 50%, which is quite easy because, as I said, if I hit 4 mobs, that's 24 wrath build generated, sorry, and it only cost me 20. So I'm always plus. Just need to keep the mobs together, and that's why we use Condemn. Now, what else? I've got this reduced damage from melee attacks by 27%. There is another one called the Witching Hour, which I haven't dropped yet, which might be better. There's Thunder Fury as well. Apparently, if you want to go for a lightning build, I prefer the fire. What happened is I checked on the internet, and the fire build has actually more damage than the lightning one. Sweep a mystical flail to the enemy's 18 yards, dealing 480% weapon damage. Because enemies hit by the attack will catch fire for 120% weapon damage every 2 seconds. Now, the way that the system all stacks together, I can't explain it in full detail, but the way it all system stacks together and everything's like added together, if you use fire damage on the sweeping with the sweep attack, in effect you do more damage than lightning. The way it all adds together. So that's why I'm using the fire one. And I've got fire skills more damage, fire skills more damage. Obviously trying to get my damage possible. It's still too low, it's 710. But as I said, without a top-end weapon, it's starting to get difficult. Okay, and I haven't got any strength because I'm going for toughness. Now this build is all about being able to stand there and hit things without dying. It's not about movement and running around. It's about getting your face in there, as a Crusader should do, just standing there. And that's why I need the toughness. So I need all these diamonds just to increase my resistances so that I don't take too much damage. I can basically stand and fight. Denial. I've only found 2 shields at the moment. This is the second one I found. I'm very, very lucky to get an ancient one. And it's not too bad. Okay, so each enemy hit by your sweep attack increases the damage of the next sweep attack by 36%, stacking up to 5 times. As I said, if you got multiple mobs and you're bashing them together, I've seen over 2,000 million crits, 2000 then M crits on this one, and it can get quite good. That's about it really. That's basically the build. The skills, obviously I've got my horse to move between the mobs. I also bind 5 monsters near you with chains and drag them dealing. I only drag the monsters because it's good to move. I need to move around. When you see the gameplay, you will see that I have to get out of situations, but I need mob density. Excuse me. So needing mob density, if I have to get out of a situation and use my horse, then I just drag the mobs with me. And it also drags elites as well. Which can be good depending on the situation, especially if you're in a corridor situation, and if you're lucky, you can drag them around the corner, get away from the arcane laser beams, just help quite a lot. Yeah, arcane champion, of course, is just a damage dealer, survival mensch. This is very, very important. part of the build is using the lightning. Although I'm on a fire build, this lightning flash, if you take damage while Iron Skin is active, your movement speed is increased by 60% for 5 seconds, and you can move through enemies unhindered. All right, now the big thing about this is you'll notice when she throws an Oculus ring on the floor, it's not exactly where I'm standing. Now, if I'm covered by mobs and the Oculus ring's over here, obviously I need to move. Excuse me, I need to move. So what I need to do is I need to have my Iron Skin up, take some damage, which I'm going to do because the mobs are hitting me anyway, and that means I can move into the Oculus ring quite freely. Now, as you've seen the gameplay, it all works together really, really well. My skills at Diablo aren't great. I'm just a normal person, just a normal guy. I'm not one of the high-end guys, so it's all about getting it all to work together, finding a build that suits your playstyle and suits what you can do. And at the moment, I'm quite happy. So I'm going to go for level 69 in a minute, just to explain the build, how it all happens. You'll see how the gameplay, you'll see why I do different things and things like that. So hopefully you'll understand how everything. I'm not too sure about this. I don't know whether the resist all by 53 doesn't really help. Life per kill, I don't think that helps either. Sometimes teleport, I don't know, God knows what that could be. Maybe increase hour by 17% for 15 seconds. But I've noticed that once let me just watch the feed. Okay, so if I go for stays on 51, 104 billion toughness. So maybe 17% would be quite a lot. But I'm not too sure, as I said, if the 17% more extra armor really brings 5 seconds brings me. I'm already on 104 billion, 104,000 million, whatever. So it's not too sure. In 50, increase life by hit. So I've gone for this one. Healing from all sources by 24%. As I said, depends on your synergy and what's happening and whether you've got life on hit. So life bonus, life per second, haven't got life per hit anyway, so that adds 24% on that one. Life per ras spent, I'm getting more for that, and healing globes. So if I actually get a healing globe after I use this, 5 seconds after this, use this, I'm going to go back to full health. Maybe life per hit. Much better. Paragon points, if you're interested, just a quick one. Lots in strength. Thankfully, I'm going to have to put movement. Attack speed at the moment. I've got cooldown reduction, critical hit chance. No critical hit damage at the moment. I would prefer it, but I really need attack speed. Defense, standard, armor, resist all. Utilities, damage, cost reduction, life per hit. I could maybe get rid of this and go for this one. Because life per hit, I hit quite often. That might help. In fact, we'll try that one. Okay. So, okay, so we'll go for life per hit. Only 3,000 more, but I hit quite often, so that might it might help. It all helps a little bit. We have to try it. We have to go for it and see how it goes. Okay, my internet connection's not too bad. I had like a green connection up to o'clock in the morning. So let's go. Let's go for Greater Rift level 69. I don't know. I have to work out how to go into level 6. Before I forget, I've got Bane of the Stricken, because you're hitting your Rift boss continually. You need to increase the damage, otherwise I won't get him down. Bane of the Trapped, enemies and effects of controlling parrying effects. This is the Condemn, yeah, and the Sweep. And Bulgakov Swiftness, of course, I need to get as much attack damage, attack speed as possible. Okay, she's still the ring on the floor, but it's too far behind me. There's no point moving. of them, pull them together. You know how to move into the ring. Good. Move again. Next mob density. I need the density. I feel like a barbar as well. Poor mobs are not going to come outside of it. They're not going to come outside. Okay, this way I see I need to move into the ring. Take the damage off. Move again. Oh, wait. Map reading is something that could be improved on, I suppose. Again, I don't normally run around trying to find thousands of what you call them? Leaks, basically. Come on, come on, guys, cover it up here. Come and have that part. Oh, they're not moving. Oh, be close. Going the wrong way. So I'm trying to look on the map of the which way to go as well. Oh, come on, move. Yeah, so sometimes we get unlucky with type of mob. I'm only just keeping in terms of time at the moment. That's it. So this way after, once I get to situations like this, I have to sort of double check to see where she is. Can't drop this one, got my ring there. One, die. I really need to find a better weapon if possible. Drag them all into a circle, that's good looking. And the way. Keep pile on the foot. What you use. I can get them all to come to me in this ring, man. Come on. Okay, I have to keep looking at the floor to see where the next ring is. Drag them all towards me. Okay, my cooldown. Basically, you have to keep the iron skin up all the time. Otherwise you die. But then it also helps me move. And then once I get to a point, I just move to the next mob. Drag her with me. Look for the floor. There she is. On the floor. Whoa! Get back to full health, move back over here. That's so that's the main thing we did show there. Okay, that's the next one. Oh, challenge time. Ah, she dropped the ring on the floor just as I moved. Ah, typical woman, eh? We can never be 100% certain.
Not ready yet.
Okay, next level. Well, the 7,000 something. Good. Oh dear, my internet stopped. The way I dragged him into the circle. Keep moving. Get off your horse. Come on. these savage beasts. Okay. So that's pulse. Need some healing, either way. Some pulse. Wow, too many. Too many. I need the extra damage here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, cooldowns, cooldown. Sand shaper. Okay, I should just have enough time. I'm waiting for my cooldowns to okay, should be done. Yeah. Okay, this is where I really need her to show me a ring quite close to where I need it. Single target. You lose too much crap. He's almost down. Come on, babe. Don't die on me now. And down. Sorry, I pressed the hook once again. And down. Whoa, 1 minute 55 seconds remaining. Oh, that was tough. That was close. I didn't think I was going to make it, to be honest. Select everything. I didn't think I was going to make it. Basically, I thought my internet was going to collapse on me. Well, as you can see, difficult to play. Maybe for some people. I'm doing this one because basically, as the boss, I need more damage on the boss at the end. If it's a single boss like that, I just don't have the damage output. So that was Greater Rift, floor difficulty 69. Soon to be on to greater difficulty 70. I'd say if I could trust my internet at the moment, I might try 70. If I have a slight timeout, that's it. I normally lose. Okay, what I need a specific. Specific build. I'm trying to do a support build as well. I'll just quickly talk about it. Let me just in a second. I don't want to. So let's go for the screen. Your trial is complete. Okay, level 69 completed. 13 minutes. It's probably a bit slower than some, obviously, but for me, you can see the difficulty I have. It's basically if I could output a little bit more damage, then I would probably do it quicker. I just don't have the movement and the damage, where some characters are just, they roll through quicker. Maybe from elite to elite to elite, but different ways where all roads lead to Rome, sort of thing. So we have it. Okay, that was my attempt at level 69. I'm going to have a few minutes break, sort my stuff out, and then I'm going to for a level 70 to see if I can craft the level 70. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. Depends on the, I suppose, on the rift as well. Sometimes if you're more open, it's a bit easier. Okay, thanks. Hope you enjoyed watching. Bye bye.